Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we peek behind the curtain of corporate filings to see what's really going on. Maybe too much is going on. Today we're diving into an 8K from Alaunos Therapeutics. And let me tell you, this one's short, sweet, and to the point, but hints at a broader unraveling. If you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, be sure you're subscribed and definitely join our Discord community linked in the description below. We're building a great group of sharp minds there. So what's an 8K, you ask? Think of it as a company's way of telling the SEC, hey, something big just happened and we need to let everyone know right away. It's like the company's urgent news bulletin, and in this bulletin, Alaunos Therapeutics is announcing a departure. Melinda Lackey, who held the titles of Legal and Administrative Officer and Corporate Secretary, is calling it quits. Her last day is set for August 15th, after serving a 30-day notice period as outlined in a consulting agreement. Now, normally this might be routine, but the way it's phrased in the context of this company suggests we should pay close attention. The report is careful to state that Ms. Lackey's departure isn't due to any disagreements about the company's operations, policies, or procedures. This is standard language to avoid any immediate alarm bells, but we all know sometimes the most polite departures are the ones to watch. And here's a key detail: no extra severance or special payouts. She'll get what she's owed up to her departure date, but no golden parachute. This usually means the company either isn't in a position to offer more or doesn't see Ms. Lackey's departure as a loss worth a premium to manage. Now, to understand why this might be more than just a simple exit, we need a little background on Alaunos Therapeutics. They've been in the news before for their work in developing therapies for cancer, which often involves very complex science and, importantly, a lot of cash burn. Companies in this space often rely heavily on funding rounds and partnerships to keep their research going and brought to market. Their stock is traded on Nasdaq under the ticker TCRT, which gives us a way to track their performance and public market sentiment. But sometimes these filings reveal issues that aren't immediately obvious from the stock price alone. In the grand scheme of corporate reporting, this 8K is a very focused document. It's not like a 10Q or 10K that floods you with financial tables. Here, the core message is a personnel change. However, in companies like this, especially in the biotech or pharma space, key personnel changes, particularly in legal and administrative roles, can signal shifts in strategy, financial belt tightening, or even a response to external pressures that aren't yet publicly detailed. It makes you wonder if Ms. Lackey leaving, especially without any special compensation, is her recognizing the writing on the wall for what's to come for the company. When a company is under financial strain, first to go, or those who don't have specialized technical roles directly tied to product development might be asked to leave or choose to leave quietly. The lack of a significant severance package could indicate that the company is conserving cash and doesn't want to set a precedent, or perhaps it's a mutual understanding that this is simply an administrative wrap-up of a consulting role. What's missing from this report is the why beyond the contractual termination. We don't see any mention of positive developments or future plans that might accompany such a departure. This vacuum of positive news surrounding a key administrative exit fuels speculation about the company's stability and future direction. It begs the question, is this a precursor to something bigger, a restructuring, a sale of assets, or perhaps a strategic pivot that we'll learn about in a future filing? Ultimately, this 8K doesn't give us hard numbers like revenue or profit, but it gives us a crucial qualitative insight. It tells us that a key person responsible for governance and legal oversight is leaving, and that the terms of her departure are very standard, perhaps even lean, indicating a careful approach to company expenses. For investors or observers, this is a flag to dig deeper into Alaunos Therapeutics' broader financial health and strategic positioning. Are they cutting costs aggressively? Are they preparing for a new phase that a different skill set will be needed for? Or is this simply a normal transition? Based on the limited information, the most cautious interpretation is that the company is either managing its resources very tightly or anticipating changes that might make Ms. Lackey's specific role less central. So what's my take on Alaunos based on this filing? It's a very small piece of the puzzle, but it's a piece that suggests internal shifts. In the biotech world, stability and certainty are gold. Departures like these, especially without fanfare or generous exit packages, can sometimes be an early indicator of choppy waters ahead. The strength of the company lies in its research pipeline, but the administration and legal frameworks are what keep it running smoothly and legally compliant. A departure here, particularly without a clear successor or a positive spin, is a weakness in that operational backbone. The opportunity for investors is to see if the company can weather this transition and continue its core mission. The risk is that this is an early sign of underlying financial pressures or strategic uncertainty. The clear conclusion I draw is to watch future filings very closely for any explanation or follow-up actions regarding this departure. Alright, that's our quick decode of this Alaunos Therapeutics 8K. What's your take on this departure and what it might signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.